Всем привет, друзья! Сегодня мы продолжаем стрим Kingdom Come Deliverance. Итак, куда мы сегодня пойдем далее? Так, мастеру Фифару помогать будем. Что у нас, кстати, с Яханкой? Вроде как суд должен быть, да?
Greetings, Henry.
Адела.
How are things going here?
Quite
Как у тебя
well.
делишки?
Johanka and Bro-
Sounds good.
I have a roof over my head, and now it's really quite fine.
I'm
Все
glad to
правда
hear.
хорошо, раз слышать.
No, everyone has been kind.
Нет, все очень
It's
добры
sweet of
ко
you
мне.
to care.
Спасибо, что заботишься обо мне, Индро. Индро. Так, ладно. Скажи инквизитору, когда ты будешь готов к суду. Ну, мне надо посетить этих всех. Так, тут у нас кто? Свидетельство хозяина пана Себастьяна. Ну, пойдемте к пану Себастьяну. За свидетельскими показаниями.
Oh, come on. What are you trying on here?
Писарь попечительно.
Huh? By the horn of Joshua, you startle me. I thought you were urban. What do you want?
Sir Tobias Fayfar, the master builder and engineer from
Fafar? Tobias Fafar? I've heard of him.
Sir, have you heard what's been going on in Talmberg?
I've heard a thing or two. Is it true the castle?
Да, замок захвачен. Мы хотим отбить его. Мастер Фифару построит нам трибушет. Но он уверен, что не справится. Я тоже в этом сомневаюсь. Строительство осадных машин и горное дело — совершенно разные вещи. Черт, как бы я хотел обрушить град камней на превосходство Сигизмунда, но это не делать при помощи правильного. Я пытаюсь вытащить вас отсюда.
Look here, I don't want... Damn.
Why?
That's a long... And it might... Then...
They...
Although...
What?
Dear Nina...
Thanks for the chat.
You're most...
Где же наш пан Себастьян? Должен быть тут. Но его тут нет. А, вот же он. А я ищу его.
I'm honored that you should.
Показания судья.
I need something from you, sir. I suppose you heard that Johanka was locked up by the Inquisitor.
I did, and it's most disturbing news.
What you might not know is that he's agreed that I can defend her at the trial.
You? Do you even know what to say?
Sure I know. It'll turn out just fine. But I need you to testify at the court. In Johanka's defense, of course.
Naturally. You don't think I could just sit here and do nothing? Besides, the bishop has already insisted that I appear before the court.
Oh. Alright.
Хорошо.
One moment. I apologize if I was a little hate. I appreciate that you want to defend her. However, I don't think... No offense, but I don't think you'll be able to achieve... But I have an idea.
Oh? How's that?
Flee. With Johanka, of course.
Сбежать с Яханкой?
No, I don't think that's a good idea. Running would just confirm the Inquisitor's suspicions. And
I don't agree. As I said, if Johanka flees, yes, she'll have to lie low for a while. A girl like that will always find her feet.
Типа можно убежать с ней, да?
There could even be a place for her on my estate. Think about it. But whatever you decide, if Johanka... I'm very fond of her, and her of me, and I don't want anything to happen to her, understand? But if everything ends well,
I found this document in the woods by Sasau. Careful, it's a bit bloody.
Don't tell me those fools... To hell with it. And did you come across any...
Yes, they're finished.
There now. It's not such a... Here's some money for you. God be with you.
God be with me. Так, с одним поговорили. Кто у нас следующий? Павла из Калины.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Где-то тут он. Рядышком. Арчме.
Yeah.
Покушаем немножко. Судно до Яханки.
Goodman Pavel, you're still here. That's a relief. I was afraid I'd miss you.
Yes, still here, but not for long. I had some business to deal with, but now that's out of the way and I'm getting ready to leave. What was it you wanted?
You might have heard that Johanka was arrested by the Inquisitor and is facing trial.
Indeed, word has reached me. Poor girl.
I'd like to ask you to speak to the court in Johanka's defense.
Of course, Henry. You have my word. And the word of a burgher of Colleen ought to mean something. But to speak in defense of someone accused of heresy is no small matter. What do you want me to say?
The same thing you told me. That it was a sacred sign that you happened to be nearby when Johanka was speaking, and so on.
True. I'll tell the bishop that. You can rest assured.
Thank you very much. Please wait here a few more days for the court to convene, then I'll send for you.
All right. For Johanka's sake, I'll wait. God be with you.
И еще трое точнее. Последних. И можно идти к инквизитору на суд. Попробуем.
Master Bailiff, Inquisitor Yaroslav is going to try Johanka.
I know. He was here asking questions, too.
Oh? What did he want to know?
Various things, like how things are here, whether people are honest, whether we observe the fest days, and so forth. And then he asked about Johanka, about what she preaches, whether people come to listen to her and that. He's been talking to a lot of other people in Sasau, too. I even heard that Katra...
That's interesting. Thanks for telling me. Was he just asking questions, or does he...
Yes, he did ask me to testify, and I'm none too happy.
I see. And what are you going to say about her?
It depends what I'm asked, but there's not much I can say. I don't know Johanka very well. She seems virtuous and self-sacrificing to me. Maybe some gossip about her and Sir Sebastian.
Now that's just idle gossip.
True. Folk have been falling out. They're split according to whether they believe you. I don't know quite what to think of it myself. But
Couldn't you add something good to your...
What? Are you trying to bribe me to...
You would accuse an envoy of the royal hetman?
It seems we just got a bit... Take care.
А, я тебя подкупить хочу. Главное, чтобы Йоханка вышел на свободу. Так, кто у нас там слева? Пойдем поговорим. Так. Йоханочка, она такая. Гуты. Гута. Кстати, да, что у тебя можно купить? Что у тебя можно купить? Мне нужен... Собственно, что мне нужно? Кольчуга на тело, а у меня что, нет разве? Внешнее одеяние.
Well?
Well,
Oh, Henry. All I can do now is pray.
I need your help with something. I'm sure you've heard. Johanka was locked up by...
Who hasn't? The whole of Sasso is...
I'd like to ask you to appear before the court and...
I understand, but I don't want to show my face there. Never mind speak for Johanka. I wouldn't want people to associate me with her. What with her being a heretic, see?
People and their evil tongues. But I understand. It's a tricky business. I won't push you.
Сейчас к бронику забежим.
Vegetables, fresh vegetables.
Купим какую-нибудь кольчугу на тело, а то что-то почему-то у меня нет ее, странно. Мастер ата. Папки. Броник. Да, мне бы купить бы у тебя что-нибудь, чувак, интересное. Бурские латные наплечники. 21, нифига себе. Нарукавники. Какие у меня сейчас нарукавники? Латные перчатки. Вот. 23, блин. 23 получше, конечно. Латные перчатки. Пластинчатые поножи. 19, да. Комбизон. А, колющие 3, рубящие 6, да? Колющие 3, рубящие 6. Колющие. А, ну тогда да. Колющие 3, рубящие 6. Хм. Чё?
Let's talk about the price.
Well, we can.
Agree?
You won't convince me with.
God be with you. Take care now.
Father,
I know, son.
He's planning a hearing.
Rightly so. It's about time this whole matter was dealt with.
What do you think about it, then?
As I say, it's a good thing that the matter is being investigated. Who knows what these dreams are that she speaks of? And her words are only putting ideas in people's heads and leading them astray. Now, instead of going to church, it's creating a chasm between the people and the church and leading them away from the true teaching.
But Johanka is no heretic. She's a good, kind girl who's only trying to do the right thing. I'll defend her.
Suit yourself. And leave it to the bishop to judge the matter.
Of course.
Farewell.
Не знаю, Рита. Она работает. Почему ты спрашиваешь постоянно? Она приходит 10 часов вечера, когда темно уже, ночью. Постоянно спрашивает. Пора бы запомнить уже.
Meat, cured and fresh from the woods, or carrots and apples picked today.
Yeah. Yeah.
Поговори о Йоханке с Катрой. Жена оружейника. Где эта жена оружейника? Здорово, Катра.
I'm here about Johanka.
You're that fella of hers, are you?
No. I'm just a friend of hers. Matthias is her.
Huh. God knows I'm...
I heard you invited Bishop Yaroslav to come and dine with you?
Yes, so what? Bishop Yaroslav is an esteemed visitor to Sasa.
What have you got against Johanka?
Nothing. The question is, what has she...
What?
She turns up here and tries to tell us how to live our lives. Says the Virgin Mary whispers to her in the night. Yeah, I'm sure. To a simple village wench. I'd like to know who's really putting those ideas in her head. She's just getting people all worked up. Sassau is a decent, orderly place, I'll have you know. We don't want any trouble here. All this talk about hellfire and the end of the world. God, no one is interested in what she has to say. She ought to have thought twice before she started.
What do you mean, warned?
As I said,
Damn it, woman, tell me what you meant by that.
I didn't mean anything by...
Out with it!
If you must know, some of the... But would she listen? No. The devil possessed her to bring harm.
So it was you who sent those men?
All I wanted was to protect... And I'll do just that.
And I'll do likewise.
Go. Goodbye.
Вот кто подослал этих, мне, бандитов. Это дура, блин.
Yeah. 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 Yeah.
I'm ready, Monsignor.
Excellent. I have also completed mine. We may commence then with the procedure.
Yes.
Good. I will send for everyone who is to bear witness, and have Johanka.
Yes, sir.
One more thing. These are solemn proceedings. I won't tolerate any clanking armor or otherwise inappropriate attire. You will wear this robe.
Of course.
Very well. Rest. Take care.
Утром надо прийти, значит. А, все уже. Уже пришли. Йоханка! Будем защищать Йоханку!
Let us begin.
Let us begin. Your soul is mine. Ну давайте начнем. Это будет интересно.
Bishop Yaroslav of Benishov, by the grace of God, Papal Inquisitor, have come here to Sassaw in response to reports of Marian visitations and the preaching activities of one Johanka, a commoner. And I have found indeed that by her arbitrary words she's been leading good people astray and encouraging their rebellion against their betters. Furthermore, Johanka has attempted to usurp the glory that belongs alone to Holy Mother Church, and to appoint herself as an intermediary of the wisdom and grace of Almighty God. This does not behove any lay person, and certainly not a woman. It is therefore necessary to remedy her transgressions, and to investigate the extent and the basis of her misguidance. Or, as the case may be, heresy. Henry of Skalitz has elected to appear here in Johanka's defense, and his wish has been allowed. Anyone who elects to speak here does so before God, and shall be bound by a most sacred oath to speak only the truth. I will first hear the testimony of Father Fabian, who sent me word of this matter, and who should best know what deeds are done in his parish. Father Fabian, will you tell us what Johanka has been proclaiming?
Johanka claims that she has received visitations from Our Lady, the Holy Mother of God, who speaks to her in the night. It is an outrageous claim that I hold to be entirely untrue.
And did Johanka come forward to ask your advice regarding these alleged apparitions?
She did not. Instead, she took it upon herself to spread her supposed wisdom to the people.
And prior to this, did Johanka attend church? Did you see her at your sermons, Father?
I did not, Monsignor. What's more, the parish priest of Skalitz is staying at my presbytery just now. Johanka knows him well enough, but she didn't come to see even him. I believe Johanka is deliberately avoiding the church. Instead, she meets her followers secretly in the woods and preaches to them. Either she made everything up, or the devil himself is whispering in her ear.
Indeed. Avoidance of the church is one of the distinguishing signs of heresy.
As I surmised, Monsignor.
Monsignor, would you please hear the testimony of the respected burgher Pavel of Kolin? He will testify that Johanka isn't making anything up.
Well, I'm very curious what this Pavel will tell us. Call Pavel of Kolin. I'm a little surprised to find a counselor of Kolin here, especially you, who makes no secret of your animosity towards Sasau Monastery.
True. Although I have only criticized the monastery in secular matters of property, which concerned a dispute with the town of Kolin, and therefore my duties as a counselor.
Pavel, please tell us about your recent experience.
I'm all ears, Goodman.
Monsignor, some years ago I hid some money in Sasau woods. When I found myself here again recently and heard Johanka's words, I remembered that matter. Johanka made me aware of my inordinate love of wealth, and I resolved to donate the money in question for the common good of Sasau. For this, I needed an honest intermediary who would locate the money. In this, too, Johanka helped me by putting me in touch with Henry here. By the grace of God, he found the long-lost treasure and donated it for the good of Sasau. The whole matter I regard as the intervention of the Holy Spirit.
An interesting tale, Goodman Pavel.
Not only that, it's also evidence of divine providence, and that Johanka isn't making anything up. She wasn't possessed by an evil spirit. On the contrary, Our Lady really did speak to her.
I must concur with that, Monsignor, because I was subsequently also visited in a dream by the Virgin Mary.
What? You too?
Yes. She appeared in a blue cloak and waved to me.
Do you swear that what you say is true, Pavel?
I swear by Almighty God, Monsignor.
Remarkable. Truly remarkable. Very well, Goodman. Thank you for your testimony. You may stand down.
Even if it were true, why would Our Lady choose a simple village girl like Johanka?
You're right, Father Fabian. That is quite untoward. Let's proceed then. Is there anything else you want to add, Henry?
I have nothing to add, Monsignor.
Fabian, have you had trouble with heretics before, or had any suspicions of heresy here?
Not much, Monsignor. Now and then there have been traveling preachers and various charlatans here and there, although I did recently get reports that there were members of the Waldensian sect hiding in the province.
Waldensians? So there have been heretics concealed here. So, it cannot be ruled out that Johanka also associated with them. Perhaps. Thank you, Father Fabian. That's all.
I'm glad to have been of service, Monsignor.
Call Hoshek, bailiff of Sasau. Bailiff, has there been any suspicious activity here recently?
Well, there have been cumins on the rampage in the woods and on the roads, and all sorts of bands of footpads and brigands around. But otherwise, it's all been peaceful and quiet here.
How reassuring. And what of Johanka, bailiff? Has she been inciting the people here?
I couldn't tell you much about her. I hardly know her. She hasn't broken any laws, and folks speak well of her, for the most part. Although it's true, things have been a bit tense here.
Continue.
Quite a lot of people have been going to her since she started with that preaching. Some are even convinced she's a holy woman.
Sacrilege! People coming for blessings and bringing her gifts. That has all the makings of a cult.
Oh, I don't know, Monsignor. Begging your pardon, but that's overstating it a bit. But it's true. They met outside town. Nothing serious happened, though. Fellas punching each other in the mouth. If you'll excuse me, Monsieur, that happens all the time. Well, that's about all I can...
Thank you, bailiff. I will be all. And you, Henry, you've been around Johanka more than anyone. Do people come to her for blessings?
I don't know anything about that. But when someone comes to her, she tries to help them, like a...
Henry, I'm sure you're aware that to lie here is a more...
I do. And I'm not lying.
All right. Anything else?
Yes, Monsignor. I'd like you to listen to Adela. She amended her life, and doesn't live in sin anymore, all because of Johanka. Her testimony will show that Johanka is an exemplary Christian, not the leader of some cult.
All right. Call this Adela. Adela, until recently you were living in the nearby town of Ledechko, is that so?
Yes.
And how did you make a living there?
I served at the baths, laundering and repairing clothes, and preparing the baths.
Is that all?
No. Sometimes I went with the fellas and pleasured them for money. But I don't do it anymore. I swear. I changed my ways on account of Johanka and Henry here, and now I lead a decent life.
You're saying you simply gave up your profession?
Yes. Henry convinced me, and Johanka took me in.
Very well. Thank you. And since you left Ledechko, have you sinned with anyone?
No, monsieur, I haven't.
Good. May God give you the will to maintain your newfound virtue, Adela. And now, please answer one more question. You're living with Johanka now, yes? Tell me what she says to the people who come to her.
Well, they come with all sorts of problems. Some want just advice. Some want her maybe to bless them or talk to Our Lady for them. They believe she's a holy woman.
So, Johanka accepts gifts from these people and then gives them her blessing?
No, it's not like that. Johanka doesn't bless anyone. And she doesn't want any gifts from anyone either. Folk just bring them. The things they bring, she gives them out to the sick and wounded. She doesn't keep anything, I swear.
You swear?
Yes, I swear to it all, Monsignor. I'd never lie to you.
All right. You may go. Now I wish to question Katra, the swordsmith's wife. Bring her here.
Вот эту сейчас мы
Katra, you
завалим.
are a respected townswoman who has a good overview of what goes on in Sasau. As you told me earlier, will you tell me now what you know of Johanka and her deeds?
Yes, I'll tell you everything, Monsignor. Johanka has been putting ideas into people's heads and causing chaos. What right has she to preach to us? A simple girl like that. As if we were bad people here, and she herself is a sinner, and an adulterer, a loose woman she is, who goes with anyone, and even fornicated with the custodian, Sir Sebastian.
Forgive me, Monsignor, but Katra isn't telling the whole truth.
What do you mean, Henry?
She's the one who set a band of thugs on Johanka several times to cause trouble for her and threaten her. She wanted to drive Johanka out of town. That's not the deed of a good Christian, plotting intrigues like that. She admitted it all to me.
Is that true?
У нас есть козыри, чем крыть. Да.
I only did what was
Я
necessary
только сделала
to
еще
stop
это,
her from
что должно было не навлекать на наш город.
Monsignor, you can see
Кстати,
yourself
сам
that
видите,
Katra
Катра
holds a
затаил на
grudge
Юханку
against
обиду.
Johanka.
Yes.
Я
I must
согласен
agree
с
with
Инной.
Henry. In view of your
Учитывая
apparent
твою очевидную
antagonism
враждебность к
towards
Юханке,
Johanka,
какова бы ни была
whatever the
причина,
reasons
полная,
for
я
it,
не могу позволить тебе
cannot allow you
повлиять
to
на
influence
слушание.
these proceedings.
На слушание.
You should have reported
Тебе
your
стоит рассказать
concerns
своих
to
подозрениях
Father
отцу
Fabian
Фабиану,
instead of acting
а не
willfully as you did.
поступать самовольно.
She's bringing us
Мне
nothing but
неприятности.
trouble.
I
Бла-бла-бла.
will be the judge of her transgressions, not you. Nevertheless, I have also heard rumors of Johanka's immorality that cannot be ignored. Bring here the Sasau custodian, Sir Sebastian von Berg. Sir Sebastian, my apologies for raising the matter, but doubts have been cast on your virtue. I have been told that you have shared your bed with Johanka. Is it true?
Monsignor, with respect, this is surely some mistake. Johanka is not a bad girl, and by no means a heretic.
Noted. Now please answer my question. Did you share your bed with Johanka or not?
Yes, but she's not...
Silence! So, Johanka not only incites rebellion against the nobles, but also seduces them into sin and immorality.
Monsignor, I've known Johanka a long time, and she's a virtuous girl and a good Christian. She just needed support. It wasn't a bodily desire, but one of the soul. Consider what she went through. Her whole family slaughtered, and everyone here turned their backs on her, but for Sir Sebastian. Anyone can make a mistake, can't they? And she's sorry for her mistake.
Monsignor, let's put a stop to this. It's undignified for us both. And for Johanka. She's no heretic, just a confused young girl to whom fate has been less than kind. Her confusion will pass. All it needs is for someone to explain to her the error of her ways. There's no necessity for extreme measures.
Sir Sebastian, be so kind as to leave the judgment of Johanka's transgressions to me. You may go. Henry? You've been very keen to appear here in Johanka's defense. You've said a lot about her, but please, tell me why you've been helping her all this time.
Monsignor, she's my friend. After the terrible things that happened in Scallis, neither of us has many dear ones left. seemed only right to me to help her.
You seem like a compassionate man. It certainly says something about Johanka that someone like you stands up for her. That will be all, Henry.
Monsignor, please permit me to say one more thing. I heard some wise words at a sermon in Skalitz, and I think I should share them here. They laughed at Christ and refused to believe he would... And they laugh at Johanka too. And...
You're putting Johanka on the same level as...
Well...
You talk here about things you know nothing about. You might fool an ignoramus. Enough of this. Nothing remains but to question your...
Блин, провал, а? Надо было промолчать, наверное. Ну, посмотрим.
We've heard the accusations brought against you, and we... I already questioned you earlier. Johanka, do you wish to revise the answers you gave earlier?
I stand by everything I told you.
So be it. I expressly forbade you to continue preaching, and you promised not to do so. You defied my instruction and broke your promise. Why?
Forgive me, Monsignor. But I could do nothing else. Our Lady asked me to do it, and I couldn't refuse her. And I did the right thing. The Virgin Mary visited me again in my cell and showed me new things. Monks and prelates who took off their robes and put on princely cloaks instead. They threw down their staves, buckled on swords, and placed crowns on their heads. They rejected Christ's example and hoarded wealth for themselves. They paid no heed to the people, but only gave them absolution for money and...
Silence! You will not speak like that. I have already heard more than enough. These proceedings are closed. You may leave. Johanka will now hear my verdict.
Johanka, are you aware you're facing very grave accusations?
Yes, Monsignor. I am.
You stand accused of preaching from ignorance and leading the people away from the protective embrace of Holy Mother Church. If you do not recant, you will suffer grave consequences.
Pride and ignorance clouded her reason.
Child, it would distress me greatly to have to pronounce a verdict of condemnation. Speak then. Do you recant your sermons and swear never again to preach to the people? And are you prepared to repent?
As God is my witness, I did all this with good intentions. And the Virgin Mary did visit me, and I would be lying before her, before God and my own conscience, if I denied it.
If you don't recant and return to the bosom of Holy Mother Church, then you have sealed your own fate. Take her. We must all be ever vigilant of Lucifer's evil designs and avoid being caught in his snares. Only Holy Mother Church can safeguard all Christian folks from the onslaught of the devil. Only Holy Mother Church cares for their souls so they may find salvation in the kingdom of heaven.
It's all true, and the will of the Blessed Virgin, her sacred will that I will never recant.
Sometimes, to save the body of the true church, it is necessary to amputate a gangrenous limb.
Яханку избивает. Ну хоть не сожгли, эту радость.
Johanka of Scarlets refuses to accept the truth and recant her delusive preaching. Her tongue is an instrument of the devil. It must be plucked out and cast from the body of the heretic, along with the devil, so that her soul may be purged of evil.
Язык хотят отрезать. Вот уроды. Ай-яй-яй. Печально. Ну, жестокость средневековья, что поделаешь. Так вот раньше было, реально средневековье. Отрезали язык.
Despite her suffering, Johanka remained faithful to her conviction. Brother Nicodemus tried to heal her terrible wounds, but in vain. Her cruel punishment was too much to endure. Matthias never lived to hear of Johanka's fate. Soon afterwards, he succumbed to his sickness. Although it's forbidden to bury a heretic in consecrated ground, we lay Johanka and Matthias to rest together, side by side, in a place where I hope they will finally find peace. As Brother Nicodemus said, surely God will forgive us for following our hearts.
Печально. Так, сейчас.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Hey, you've no business here. Clear up, or you'll be sorry.
Come on.
God bless you.
You really can't come.
Damn.
Why can't you leave?
That's a long and it might surprise. Then when Sigismund perhaps
And why are you here in Sask?
to be honest,
Money, sir. You don't see.
dear me, no.
What is it you're working?
Barely mark my word.
Of course.
What did you say?
Oh, nothing. Could I help you escape, perhaps? But you said you couldn't leave, sir.
Young man, I can't leave because I gave my word I'd help with the building of the monastery here. And my word is my bond.
Couldn't Carol be persuaded?
I realize that, but I might.
What do you suggest?
Carol received.
That's a. How?
I suggest he's fond.
Right. I'll have to get something to eat. I'm starting to get hungry.
Hey!
Сивка, бурка, вещая каурка, стань передо мной, как лист перед травой. Сивка, бурка, вещая каурка. Поскакали. Так, пожрать бы что? Там я смотрю, что-то вкусное есть. Котелочки. Сейчас мы покушаем. Блин, не могу кушать. Все сожрали до меня. Не тут заходи, с другой стороны.
Yeah. Yeah.
I've got that commission.
Not so. The very thing.
Is that a password?
God.
Just then. Oh,
all right.
But most important, Carol's no fool.
Блин, энергия 41, сытость 41. Надо поспать бы. Сейчас поем, посплю в монастыре уже.
Я вчера был... Буса.
I'm honored that a knight.
I have a message for you.
Hmm?
The fox.
What? Then. What
Chel-
the heck?
Conrad Keyser sent me.
Why the hell?
That sod. He deliberately lied to me to make me.
Well, never mind.
I've got this document here, and I need to have a different.
So Conrad is still up to his old. Let's see it then. All right. Take care now.
Meat, mutton, veal, beef. Come,
Jesus Christ be
closer,
praised.
my friends. More. Good luck.
Блин, где бы поспать теперь? Пару часов. Какая-то левая кровать есть тут?
Wine squeezed from grapes.
You're right
cultivated
there.
from a rose bush. Pour me one.
Потом поспать.
It's hard to resist. You'll not find better meat anywhere.
Is it done?
Here you are. Good luck to you.
Hosts baked in the temple.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Мастер Карл. Поспать, спать, срочно спать.
Only bandits creep around in the dark.
Сохранились, теперь пойдем попробуем.
I am honored that you...
A messenger brought
To the hand of...
the hand of fate.
We'll see what fate brings. I have an author. Come with me. Hand of fate, eh? Is that the same hand that stole... Guards, lock this bastard up. Guard, come here, quick! There's a thief over there!
Какой я вор-то, блядь? Ты чё гонишь?
You!
Stop!
I see a thief!
Are you?
You were seen thieving. This definitely won't come cheap.
Done.
You've purged yourself and hand me over. Help! Arrest that thief! God, Billy. Well, maybe it won't be all that.
So Conrad may...
Are you joking? No. Bye-bye.
Jesus, I see a thief. Help! Arrest that thief!
Guard! Come here, quick! There's a thief over there! You there! Stop! Surrender!
Stop!
You were seen thieving. This definitely won't... Alright. And spread your... What? What the fuck are you doing? Keep your sticky fingers to yourself. Thief! Help! Arrest that thief!
Бла-бла-бла, да вы задрали уже. Себя арестуй, чудилка. Рита! Что за хрень там? Выключи эту хрень! Хуёвный, прикольный. Попробуем ночью обворовать, пока он спит. Дед полудурочный, блядь. А где он, ёпта? Что за прикол? Вот он.
God be with you.
A messenger brought.
To the hand of charge. How very convenient for you.
The hand of fate.
We'll see what fate brings. I have an authorization letter of my own from the abbot, and if your letter of patent is fake, come with me. May the Lord watch over you.
Stop that! Hey! Fuck! A thief!
Guard! Come here, quick! There's a thief over there!
Stop right where you are.
You were seen stealing. This definitely
Hey, you.
won't.
Oh,
Damn it.
hey you!
Oh.
Don't
And-
move a muscle.
You! Stop right where you are! Surrender! You've committed a violation. You're under arrest.
You were seen stealing.
You should have thought twice.
Oh well.
You've purged yourself and hand over all.
Guard! Surrender! You've committed a violation.
Чё они гонят, блин?
Друзья мои, здравствуйте! Вы на
Косящий рыбаков. Ладно, двигаем. Блин, опять все, а? Ну, ёбаный в рот. Чих-пых тебя за яйца, блин. Индержих. Генри.
Good day to you.
A messenger.
To the hand.
The hand of fate.
Will come with me. God be with you. Well, it goes against the grain, but the seal and signature are genuine.
So Conrad made...
He can.
Wonderful.
God be with you.
Ну все, наконец-то. Конрад, поехали быстрее, надо мастерить машину.
They're off!
What? Who is... Carol said you could...
Leave? I can't even set foot outside the door! Not now!
Please, calm down and tell me what's going on.
They're after me!
Who? Who's after you?
Sigismund's people, of course!
Why would they be after you?
Because he's never forgiven my criticisms of Nicopolis. Now he's decided to... What am I to do?
What makes you think someone's...
When I was on my way to Sassau, I saw Baron Pekar in Kosterlitz. He was with Sigismund on the crest. Now I've been told he was seen, and a stranger's been creeping around. They're after me, Henry. The Lord
Take it easy. If someone's after you, I'll see to him. I'll have a sniff around the town or lie in wait for him.
I don't know. What if he sneaks?
He won't, I promise. I'll hide in the garden.
You will, won't you? Good, good. And be sure to hide.
Перехватить наемного убийцу в полночь. Попробуем в могилке посидеть. И во сколько он придет ночью? Ночь-то длинная.
Bloody thing.
Halt!
Quiet, for God's sake.
Silence! For God's sake, I caught you in the mid...
Assassination? What are you on about?
Are you Lord Pekar? The one who was on the crusade?
Well, yes. How do you know that?
Because you've come to assassinate
Keezer?
Well, yes. Right here in this house. What's your business here?
It's all a terrible mistake. I've a long-standing arrangement with the custodian here, Sir Sebastian von Berg. I supply him with salt and spice,
And I come to realize how he's been cheating me repeatedly. So I wanted my money back, that's all.
I don't believe a word.
Well, sorry, but I'm telling the truth. But if it will help you sleep better, I'll stop creeping around here and may the Lord watch over you.
Well, did you...
Not yet.
Get on with it! Well,
I did.
And?
You needn't fear. I kept watch the whole night and nothing happened. A few folk passed by, but nobody dangerous.
And what about Pekar? Are you...
None. He's just doing some trade with the custodian. That's what brought him to where you were.
Well, if you're sure. But I'd still rather...
Come to Talmberg. You'll be surrounded by a whole garrison there.
Yes. Yes, I suppose that does make sense. Thank you, Henry. I'm in your debt. We'll meet at Talmberg.
Встретимся в Тальмберге. Ну вот, наконец-то.
A well-chosen site. You want to strike the gate, do you?
True. We don't want to do more damage than necessary.
I quite understand. Sir Toth is holed up there, is he?
Just so, Master Conrad. I hear you have some accounts to settle with him.
Ah, not entirely. I've done with him. Sigismund trusted him more than me in his campaign against the Ottomans, and we all know how that ended up.
How did it end up?
Badly, my lord. The flower of French knighthood was slain there. Sigismund fled for his life, and I did too, I must confess.
Be assured we shall not make the same mistake here. We do not intend to starve them into submission, but to break down the gate.
I am at your service, my lords. We will build the trebuchet quickly. It will be ready in a matter of days. And I can supply, for example, Roquetta to sweep the foe from the battlements.
Roquetta? I do not believe I've heard of such a term.
Roquetta are missiles filled with black powder with a touch hole at the bottom to ignite it. They shoot forward, something like a hand cannon, but without rocks. The rocket is the missile.
I see. But we don't have black powder in these parts. Nor cannon.
Indeed. It should have occurred to me. But I am very fond of Roquetta, and I always think what Alexander the Great might have accomplished with them. I understand. We find ourselves in a conventional situation that demands a conventional solution.
I'm still hoping that Toth will see sense and parley with us.
He may well do so, especially when we set up the trebuchet on his doorstep.
Trebuchet. А вы фифар. Не там фифар. Фифар, стой.
God bless you.
I came to an agreement with Conrad.
He's already here. You wouldn't believe that, I guarantee.
Just one
password.
Glad I could be of service.
I'm truly grateful to you. And the fine work. I probably shouldn't, but go and have a look.
Hey, thank you.
Who's there?
God be with you.
Bloody hell!
You're Harry.
All right, you win.
Well, that's the end of you. Get out of my sight.
What the?
В смысле? Не-не, я, конечно, сдаюсь. Кто нам будет строить требушет, блядь? Фига не умочканули, они чё, ебанутки? Дурачки, что ли, блядь?
God save.
How are things?
I thank the Lord.
So do I.
Take care.
А, он жив оказался, как это, блядь? Только что его уже замочили.
To arms! Get over here!
Get over here, блядь. Он воскрес. Ха-ха. Тун-дурун-турун. Мне нравится эта игра. Что тут у нас? С какого сундука у меня ключ вообще? Какого-то. Непонятно от какого. Какого-то есть ключ. Эка ж его скрючило. Дык-дык-дык-дык. Дык-дык-дык-дык-дык-дык. Дык-дык-дык-дык. Оденька студена, поесть из котелка. Ну что, подождем, пока трибушет будет готов. И в бой, ребятушки, в бой. Что-то мы засиделись уже, братцы. Хочется уже мечом помахать. Так, где там? Можно поспать. Ой, что-то мы засиделись, братцы. На-на-и-ла-ла. Че? Вообще-то я тут сплю, иди сам нахер уже. Не нравится ему что-то еще.
Get up off of that bed. You've no business here. What do you think this is, an inn?
Fuck you, fuck you, fuck you, fuck you. Fuck you, fuck you, fuck you, крестьянин. Интересно, сколько они трибушет будут готовить? Все. Разлегся тут, понимаешь.
What do you think?
You definitely know.
Do you think there's any truth?
I've never seen such.
Can you teach me how?
Certainly.
I want to achieve.
You can't become a master.
Well,
God be with you.
Greetings.
Master Fafar.
Much better now that I have Master Keyser to help me. Although to be...
Next time round, you'll be the siege.
I rather hope they won't...
How's work going with Master Key?
Excellent. His knowledge of machinery...
So you're confident the trebuchet will do...
Absolutely. It's plain to...
How much longer do you think it will take?
I wouldn't like to hazard a guess. As I understand it, the best...
I see. Well...
So do I, Henry. May the Lord watch over you.
Давай уже, что там с трибушетом, блядь? Только ждать 3 часа. Ну не дадут мне выспаться, а? Ладно. Дайте поспать, чуваки, ну дайте. Перед осадой-то повыспаться мне хорошенько дайте.
Are you alright?
All right.
But
It was me! And you let keep out of my sight!
О, трибушетик.
God bless you. Farewell.
Короче, пока строят, пойдем развлекемся с половцами, мне.
Yeah. 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 Yeah.
Beszarás, és pont amikor kedvem lenne valakiből kiverni a...
Isten! Igen! Ow!
Itt nem látod. Itt megjött a mulatság. Ott van egy a szemetek.
Nocsák, nocsák!
Disznó.
Geci!
Что ты хочешь?
Beszarás! És
Да, Бессараб, блядь. Сейчас тебе будет Бессараб, блядь. Иди нахер, блядь! Нахер иди!
Hagyd abba! Hallod? Állj, feladom!
Всякие, блядь, собаки тут еще, блядь. Чё ты, блядь? Поговорить с тобой? Да ты чё, блядь, чувак, не. Никаких разговоров, блядь, стой на. Съебывайся, по барабану. Будто они мне тут еще что-то, блядь. Вякать будет. Мягкий кофе. Лаецкий наручи, шишак, что там. Албрек.
Ja. 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 Yeah. 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 Yeah.
Он ничего не может. Не прыгать, бля, не бегать, когда у него перегруз. Чё за... Полище 13-16. Венгерский хаубрек 16. Четырнадцать, 17.
Good day.
I've taken care.
Have you brought me?
Here it is.
I'm delighted to hear it. Now it seems we...
Thank you, Captain.
But it would be a pity to waste your talents. Or around Skalitz.
Well, I'll be...
I don't doubt it. He's the custodian at the Sasau Monastery, and in charge of security.
Very well, Captain.
I'll be with you.
I have some trophies.
Show me. Good work. Good luck, then.
О, неужто построили уже? Ура! Испытание требушета, давайте. Херачим. Заряжай!
Now, let's see how strong those walls are.
Let it rip!
That was just the first shot.
Uh-huh.
The trebuchet has to be calibrated. That's perfectly normal. I'll have the range in no time.
В курицу попал мне. Ракеты бы лучше бы. Ракеты долбануть.
Move. Move. Damn it, I have to get to Sir Divish. Sir, they're coming. There's no time.
Someone bring water. Breathe, man. You'll be all right. Who's coming?
There's an army on the way. And they're carrying the colors of Havel Medic of Valdek. And they're very close.
Have a medic. He's surely not coming to help us.
Not that bastard. I have a score to settle with him.
Вали медик. Кто такой?
Gentlemen, Toth's reinforcements are about to descend on us.
That swine. How many men?
We don't know exactly, but there are many, and they will probably be here by dawn.
So soon? How is it that we knew nothing about this before?
The whole land is in chaos. It's a wonder we can find out anything at all.
If they attack from the rear...
We'd be finished, just as Toth has been planning.
The sneaky weasel.
He's been one step ahead of us the whole time.
Not this time.
What are you thinking?
Robard, how do you think the weather will be tomorrow?
Well, sir, if my joints don't deceive me, and they rarely do, it'll rain. It'll rain buckets.
Here. We'll make a stand here, I and Radzig's men. You will wait until they charge us, and then strike them from the rear, here and here. If we succeed, we'll have it over and done with before they notice anything in Townburg.
It might just work. But we'll have to leave someone in the encampments in case they do come out of Talberg.
A few men will be all I need.
Well, that depends on whether you can hold out. We don't even know how many there are.
We will hold out.
I'll give the orders to my men.
We will be ready.
My part in the battle, sir. I wanted to go with the Skalitz men.
I need more than that from you.
More, sir?
If we can't hold out at the quarry, we're finished. You, I, Hanish, and Radzik. And since Hanish is commanding the flank attack, Radzik is captive and I'm wounded, Captain Robard will be leading on the field.
Of course. Who better?
There's no question Robard's a good commander. But many of the men will be from Skalitz. We need someone there who knows them and has their respect.
Sir?
I mean you, Henry.
But that is... I want to be in the vanguard.
Now hear me well, Henry. There are whole cemeteries full of heroes who rushed into danger. And if the first human you meet runs you through, it won't be good for morale. Not to mention that Radzik would have my guts for garters. In the battle, you and a group of Skalitz men will be concealed in the woods over the road.
But sir, I think I should...
Quiet! Don't underestimate the task I'm setting you. You'll have to keep nervous men on a short rein and not attack too soon. And then conduct the attack on the rear so fiercely and quickly that the foe has no chance to react. If the line should start to break, we need someone with their head firmly on their shoulders to keep control of the men.
Very well, sir.
That's what I like to hear. When you're ready, go and join the Skalitz men. They'll be mustering in the woods above the road to Rete.
If you thought you'd be spending the whole siege...
Окей, сначала починимся, продадим и с спокойной душой пойдем в бой, ребят. Надо сначала продаться и починить доспехи.
Lord be praised.
My God!
Let's talk about the price. Are we agreed?
We're getting... Aye.
Все, а теперь погнали. Конь мой верный. Идем в решающий бой. А, даже так, нифига себе. Интересно мне.
Attention!
Ну, давайте сразу. Пойдемте сразу туда. Давайте, ребята, пойдемте сразу на бой. Где там? Конь? Где мой конь? Зачем ты ломаешь? Зачем ты? Кушать? Че, кашу давай? Че там он приготовил сегодня? Посмотрим сейчас. Может, арбузик лучше?
Да, арбузик.
Надо сходить купить сейчас.
Можешь сходить?
Сейчас доиграю и пойдем.
Я.
Ну, я пойду. Рита! И чё ты положила тут его? Сквиш этот, выброси его, или чё ты поломала и положила тут? Иди сюда! Чё ты его положил тут?
Easy, mate. Look at their armor. Just a little longer. Easy, easy.
Damn on! They were expecting us! First troops to the bridge! Break through! Vanguard! To the left! And the rest, come with me! We'll flank the bastards!
At them! Charge! Ride those horsens into the dirt!
Блин, а где стрелы, ёпта? Что ты делаешь? Рид, что он меня кусает? Не надо.
To the bridge! We have to help them!
Отлично, всех добили.
Here's their leader.
What? This boy?
You should show a little more respect, Divish. You'll need it when you kneel before Istvan.
Oh, now the pup shows his teeth.
Istvan, you say? Not Sir Istvan? Or Lord Toth? Just how intimate are the two of you?
I know him. He's Eric, Toth's captain and right-hand man.
Finally, some good news. Shackle him and guard him closely.
Those bastards want to destroy our trebuchet.
Уроды, требушет наш ломают, бля. Вперед, ребятушки. Блядь, что-то они медленно бегут вообще. Быстрее не бегаем, блядь.
Charge them! Kill them! Faster! Follow me! Go to the village, and God help any bastard who gets in our way. Watch out! Give no quarter! We have to drive them out of here! Every last man!
Эй, Дивиш, трибушет же в другой стороне. А, по-моему, нет? Ну ладно, давай сюда сбегаем. Посмотрим, что у нас тут в лагере. Нормально, нет тут никого, блядь. Какого хрена он меня сбрасывает, я не понимаю, блядь. Потому что типа бой идет, блядь. Блин, вот куда надо было бежать, да гребаная гора. Да гребаный, давай по горам, блин, иди. Не может в гору лезть, а. Вперед, давай, железяка, мне. Надо убить тебя, мне. Да не мельтешите, дайте пройти. Все, всех порвали мне.
Well,
The damage isn't too serious.
so we can shoot.
Not just yet.
Sir, what are we waiting for?
You've heard his threats, Robard. Do you want him to kill Radzik and my wife? We have to consider all our options.
And it would be a shame to destroy the castle, too. But how do we get that rat out of there?
Sir, I might have a solution. What about exchanging hostages? He was the captain at Vranyik, and he brought Istvan's reinforcements here. Seems to be on very, intimate terms with Toth. He might be able to tell us something. And he might even be as valuable to his lord as Lady Stephanie and my father are to us.
You're your father's son, by God.
You're a godsend, lad. You're right. We'll interrogate this whoreson, and then decide what to do next. Come to my tent when you've rested.
Папа, для тебя букет.
Не, я за арбузом пойду. Ничего не жарили.
Ой, спинка моя болит. Ничего не дали вкус. Похуй, нельзя уже ничего.
Ты в атак не заходил сейчас?
Ай, блядь, заходила.
Там арбузы есть?
Что-то я честно не обратила внимания. Я вот цикала. Морковку. На арбузы не глянула.
Пойду куплю арбуз один большой. Поедим.
Я большой.
Какой смысл маленький брать? Быстро съешь его. Большой хоть подольше мог поесть.
Подняйтесь.
Ну мы тот раз с Ритой за 2 дня съели.
Ну, доедала такой уже подкис.
На троих один арбуз это нормально.
Как он тут? Так он. Доел.
Bread, fresh bread.
God save you.
See you later.
Ay, блядь!
Can we do something about the...
Agree? Close. All right, so.
See you later.
God be with you. What? Good luck then.
Kettles for water.
Сохранить. Ребят, следующее прохождение будет чуть позже. Всем, кому понравилось видео, ставим лайки и подписываемся на мой канал. Всем пока.